I've been working the 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. shift at the Mapleton Regional 911 Dispatch Center for 3 years. And in all that time, I've never once heard a call come in from the 400 block of Sycamore Drive. Not a single hang-up, not a wrong number, not even a pocket dial. Until last Thursday. The call came through at 2:13 a.m. just as I was settling in with my third cup of vending machine coffee and the particular kind of silence that settles over a dispatch center in the dead hours. The phones had been dead for nearly an hour. No medicals, no domestics, no traffic stops gone sideways. Just me, the hum of the server rack, and the faint buzz of the fluorescent lights overhead. That's the worst part of the overnight shift, honestly, the waiting. Knowing that somewhere out there, someone's worst moment is about to happen, and you're just sitting here watching the clock, waiting for the phone to ring. And then it rang. I keyed my headset. Mapleton 911, what's your emergency? Silence, but not dead air. I could hear breathing slow, deliberate, wet, like someone breathing through a thick cloth. Hello, can you hear me? Do you need police, fire, or medical? A voice came through, barely above a whisper. Female, young, wind in the background. I don't know what I need. That's not an uncommon response. People in crisis often don't know how to ask for help. That's why we're trained to ask leading questions. Okay, tell me your name, tell me where you are. I'm in a house, she said. The house I grew up in, but it's not the same. That's okay, you said you grew up there. What street is it on? Sycamore Drive, she said. Fort Welve Sycamore Drive. I remember the exact moment that address hit me. I felt cold, right in the pit of my stomach. The 400 block of Sycamore Drive is a dead-end street with exactly two houses, one at 408 and one at 412. The house at 412 has been boarded up and condemned since the early 2000s. I know this because my older brother dared me to touch the front door when I was 13. I touched it. The wood was soft and wet, like it was rotting from the inside. Ma'am, that house has been empty for a long time. Are you sure you're at 412 Sycamore? The breathing on the line changed, sharper, more urgent. Yes, I'm in the kitchen. The linoleum is the same, the pattern with the tiny yellow flowers. My mom always hated it. But the cabinets are gone. There's just holes in the wall where they used to be. I pulled up the address on my map. The satellite view showed a house with a caved-in roof. The dispatch notes flagged it as unoccupied, structurally unsound. No registered residents. No utility account since 2002. Ma'am, I need you to listen to me very carefully. Can you see any windows? Can you find a way out? I don't want to leave, she said. I think I'm supposed to be here. The way she said it, there was no confusion in her voice, just certainty. That scared me more than if she'd been screaming. Okay. Stay on the line with me. I'm sending someone to check on you. Don't hang up. I won't. I dispatched a unit. Officer Danvers, a 20-year veteran who knew every pothole and stray cat in that town, took the call. I heard his voice crackle over the radio. Dispatch, 7 Adam 10. I'm 10-8 en route to the 400 block of Sycamore. Over. I kept the woman talking. Her name was Rachel. She said she was 32 years old. She said she had brown hair and a birthmark on her left wrist shaped like a crescent moon. She described the pattern of the linoleum in detail, yellow flowers with green stems, slightly worn in a path from the sink to the stove. She described a child's drawing still taped to the refrigerator, a house, a blue sky, a smiley face with no mouth. I drew that, she said. I was 6. Rachel, how long has it been since you were in this house? 26 years. The pause that followed was heavy. I could hear the wind picking up on her end, rattling something that sounded like loose glass. Dispatch, Danvers's voice cut through. I'm at 412 Sycamore. The house is boarded up. No sign of entry, no lights. Over. Rachel, the officer, is outside. Can you see his lights? Can you hear his siren? I can't see anything, she said. There are no windows. The walls are solid. Step back from the line. We need to talk. But Rachel's voice was softer. I didn't want to leave. I never wanted to leave. I told her I was sorry. I told her I'd come back. Who? My mother, she said. She was in the front yard when they took me. She was screaming, but I couldn't scream. I wasn't there anymore. I was somewhere else. The line went quiet for 5 seconds, then 10. Then I heard Danvers's voice again, but this time he sounded different, the kind of different that makes you grip the edge of your desk. "Dispatch, I'm at the back of the property. There's a door here. It shouldn't be here." "What do you mean it shouldn't be there?" "It's a door, plain wood, no handle, but it's just set into the side of the house, like it was always here. But I've been to this property before. This isn't right." I heard the sound of boots on dry grass, then the creak of old hinges. Then Danvers's voice, barely a whisper. "There's a hallway. There wasn't a hallway before. God, it's so dark. I can't even see my hand in front of my face." Danvers stepped back. "Do not enter that house. Do you copy? Step back." He didn't respond, but Rachel did. "I can hear him," she said. "He's coming down the hall. He's going to find me." "Rachel, who is in the house with you?" She started crying, not the kind of crying that comes with gasping and sobbing, the kind that comes with acceptance. "I don't know her name, but she looks just like me, same hair, same birthmark. She's been here for 26 years. She drew the picture. She taped it to the refrigerator. She never grew up and she never left. She's waiting for me to come back." The line went dead. For a moment I just sat there. The silence in the dispatch center was absolute. Then Danvers's radio keyed up one last time. His voice was calm, too calm, the calm of a man who has decided something he can't undecide. "Dispatch, I'm in the kitchen. I found a woman in the kitchen. She matches the description of a missing person case from 1997. Can you run that file?" I didn't have to run the file. I knew it. Everyone in Mapleton knew it. A 6-year-old girl named Rachel Brennan vanished from 412 Sycamore Drive on a Thursday afternoon in July 1997. The case went cold. There were never any leads. No trace of her was ever found. "Danvers, have her step outside. Get her to your vehicle. Do not engage further." "Dispatch." "What?" "I'm looking at her," he said. "She's holding a child's drawing. The yellow flower on the refrigerator is gone, and there's a door I can't find. The only doors in this room lead to a hallway I didn't walk through and the front door I didn't use." I heard a woman's voice in the background. "He can't leave, she won't let him." Then the call disconnected. I tried radioing Danvers for 30 minutes. Dispatchers from the neighboring county tried. Even state police tried. No response. At 4:47 a.m., a patrol unit from the next town over conducted a welfare check. They found Danvers's cruiser parked in front of 412 Sycamore Drive. The engine was still running. The driver's side door was open. Danvers was gone, but on the front seat, folded neatly, was a child's drawing. A house. A blue sky. A smiley face with no mouth. And written in crayon at the bottom in the unsteady hand of a 6-year-old, "Come home." The search for Officer Danvers has been ongoing for 11 days. They've torn up the floorboards. They've dug into the foundation. They've found nothing. But last night I was working the overnight shift again, same desk, same coffee, same fluorescent hum, and the phone rang at exactly 2:13 a.m. I stared at it for a long time before I answered. "Mapleton 911, what's your emergency?" A male voice, hoarse, worn. "Dispatch, it's Danvers. I'm in the house. I can't find the way out, but I can hear her. She's in the room next to me. She's humming." "Who?" "I don't know," he said, "but she's been humming the same song for 26 years. The line went quiet. Then he whispered, "She says you answered. She says you heard the call. She says she's been waiting for someone new to talk to." I looked at my phone. I looked at the address on my screen, 412 Sycamore Drive, and I looked at the child's drawing, the one they found in Danvers's car, which someone had pinned to the corkboard above my desk. I don't know who put it there. I don't know when. But the girl's smiley face, the one with no mouth, is looking at me. I'm supposed to clock out at 6 a.m. I don't think I'm going to make it. If anyone is reading this, if anyone finds this file, do not go to 412 Sycamore Drive. Do not answer if someone calls you from inside that house. Do not listen to the humming. The door is open, and I think I just heard it creak behind me.